air signs. It's me, Sagittarius Soul Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and do your guys' September predictions reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do by each sign. So Gemini, Libra, and then Aquarius. I'm going to do an overview of love for you guys. So what's the love messages? What can you expect in finance, career? How's things going for that? I'll do advice, and then also all signs, Aries to Pisces, who you're dealing with, what you can expect from them, their intentions. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if it resonates. As always, watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And if you guys want to be a member to the channel, the link is below in my description. It says join this I forget what it says. Join this channel for perks. I think I had a brain fart. Hey Aries man. Also, if you want to book a personal reading, I am available for personals. I do have a couple I have to do first, but it won't take that long. Okay, it won't take me that long to get the readings done. Probably by this afternoon, I'll have more open slots because I am off today. So I will have more slots for readings. I got the PayPal 2 for $20 going on in Cash App. And then also I have a couple other little sales on my readings on my website. All right, let's go ahead and get started with Gemini September 131. All right. What's going on with Gemini in September? Ooh, I just saw the devil. Now this is a love portion. So let's see. Some of you could be dealing with Capricorn. Ooh, 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, 4 of... Okay. I don't like this energy. You got the win or lose, the Emperor, 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands came out in reverse. I feel like there's something that you're needing to postpone. You have a choice to make in love here. Some of you are dealing with a divine masculine, okay? But it looks like you have a decision here. You guys could be dealing with somebody that's married. And I've been getting that lately. Or either you're married, some of you are separating from this person, or you are with somebody that's in a marriage in another relationship. Yeah, somebody that you probably shouldn't work things out with because they're not going to change. What I'm feeling here, Gemini, is you're dealing with somebody that it's not going to change. Even if you separate from them, you think, oh, they're just going to be better. Things are going to get better. I don't feel like they are. I think you're dealing with somebody that they are very selfish, okay? And they could be married. They could be married literally with the Emperor. And they don't want to choose. Hey, Anna. Why 5 of Swords, the Emperor? 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, reverse. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, reverse. Knight of Cups, reverse. 7 of Swords. Yeah, I don't like this energy. You're dealing with somebody that I don't think they're single. I think they're dealing with somebody else, or they have been for a while. I just saw 777. Yeah, 5 of Swords, the Star in reverse, 9 of Wands, Emperor again, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you that they're back and forth. They could be love bombing you, acting like they've changed, acting like they're doing better. It's weird. 2 of the cards that I got here came out again. So that's usually clarifying here. 5 of Swords and the Emperor. That's not good. And then clarifying with the 7 of Swords. I think you're dealing with somebody that doesn't care to put you in competition or put you in a situation where they're involved. Somebody that, yeah, they ghost you, they stop speaking to you, but then they come back, but nothing's changed. Yeah. And it's like you're happy to hear from them after ghosting you, but it's the same situation again. Why the Hammer in reverse? I think you just shouldn't rebuild this. Yep, 8 of Pentacles reverse. You shouldn't rebuild it. It's not your problem to fix. King of Swords, the Tower in reverse, and the 2 of Cups. And I think that's why they keep having you back into their life. They keep expecting you to come back. That you're going to fix this situation. You're going to, it's going to be your problem, even though it's them. You know, that whatever they put you through, it's your problem, that you can fix it. Or you'll just deal with it. Okay. I think for a lot of you, they're either involved in another relationship, like they're married, or they're just in a relationship and they're keeping you as a side person, or they just don't ever want to commit to you and they're leading you on and kind of making you seem that they're going to commit to you, but they never do. Okay. And it doesn't look like it's going to improve. It looks like you need to stop putting effort into this, is what I'm feeling. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, could be an Aries, okay? Pisces. Strong fire energy here. But that's what I'm seeing in love. It's like you're needing to just not rebuild it. It's not going to change. This person doesn't see what they do wrong, and nothing's going to get better. Hey, Aqua Diamond. All right, what's going on with Gemini's finance and career? Let's get a better spread on that. What's going on with your finance career in September? Ooh, 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be happier, okay, in your finance and career. Living your best life. Very independent. Yeah, you don't need no man, is what I feel. If you're letting go of this person from your love spread, I think you're going to be happier and your finances are going to improve because of it. Yeah, you're going to have more of a peaceful mindset. Yeah, I think if you're letting go of this romantic situation, you're going to do better financially. You're going to feel more at ease. You're going to feel more peaceful. You're actually putting into yourself, okay? I think letting go of this person is the best thing for you to do. I think this person's been causing you to feel a little bit of disturbances, feeling a blockage in your life. And, you know, if you're letting go of this romantic person, I think you're going to benefit financially off of this. You're going to do better. Yeah, by letting them go. Making a judgment to let this negative person go in your life, your finances are going to improve because you're going to have more time for yourself. You're going to be better off. So I feel like the love kind of goes hand in hand with your finances. You know, when you let go of the situation and you don't focus on it, your finances are going to improve. I see your money doing really well. You're in a better place. Okay. So your finances look good. But I think this love situation is affecting you. And that could be a problem later on. So I would try to detach your energy from love. So let's see. What is your advice? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yep. Prosperity lies ahead. Your finances are going to be really good. But you're needing to end something romantically. Yeah, the moon here. Listening to your intuition. Some of you are a Capricorn moon or a Taurus moon. Needing to follow your intuition. Yeah, about some kind of change you're making. Either in a house situation, maybe moving for some of you. You guys could be wanting to move, relocate, or there's some kind of family situation that you're focusing on at this time. Okay. But needing to listen to your intuition, you are being guided in the right direction. So looks like with a love situation, you're going to have to cut ties. Could be dealing with a karmic for some of you. And I do see your finances getting better, but you need to get out of this other romantic situation. All right, let's see Aries to Pisces. Who you're dealing with, what could be going on. All right, Gemini, Aries to Pisces. If you're dealing with Aries, the Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands reverse. If you're dealing with an Aries, they like the intimate relationship with you, but I don't think they want a relationship. They could have Pisces in their chart or be like an Aries Pisces cusper. This is somebody that they don't really know what they want right now, and I think they are kind of leading you on, or they are very attracted to you intimately, but I don't really see a commitment from an Aries. Taurus, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles reversed. Be careful of a Taurus because they're coming out in their energy, but in reverse. There's a Taurus. If you work with a Taurus, I would be careful. This person might be looking out after themselves, okay? Like they're putting you in a finance situation, thinking about themselves, how they're going to benefit. Or it's like a selfish person romantically where they only care about themselves. And I don't know if they're going to fully give into this connection, okay? God, Gemini, Knight of Swords reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. If you're dealing with another Gemini, or they could be a Gemini with, you know, a Capricorn moon, this could be you. I think you're needing to let this person go. Okay. I think there's no conversation to happen between you and this other Gemini. Because it looks like for whatever reason, they're not understanding where you're at emotionally in this. And it would be being a dead horse. So if there's another Gemini you've been dealing with romantically, I don't think this person's in the capacity to talk to them about a conversation or to talk about this. It's like they don't understand. Cancer, I got the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. If you're dealing with a Cancer, it seems like they're trying to let this go to focus on themselves. Or they need time away. Yeah, they're focused on themselves right now. 999. Some of you have been dealing with them for a long time. Okay. Or it's just like you guys are going through a spiritual shift here. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're putting into themselves. They're wanting to be single. They're wanting to find themselves again. So I would be careful with that. Leo, Empress reverse, Judgment reverse, Five of Swords reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse. Be careful of a Leo. I feel like they want to come back, but for the wrong, reason. And I'm just being honest here. I feel like if there's a Leo in your energy, they're finding out that you're focusing on yourself. Some of you have an increase of money, or you're coming into some kind of money, and this person's coming back to try to get something from you. Be careful of that. Virgo, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reverse, World in reverse. I feel like with a Virgo, you're realizing it's the same situation. Like nothing is resolving. I miss this person. I'm heartbroken. Some of you are at a distance from them, but you try to reconnect with them, and then the same situation happens again. So it looks like in September, some of you could be even contacting them, like if their birthday's coming up in September, and you contact them and they just don't respond, or it's like they don't even acknowledge you talk to them or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that. Libra, Eight of Cups reverse, Lovers reverse, and the Star reverse. I feel like you and a Libra are not healed from each other. You guys can't fully let each other go. But there's like apprehension here. There's still anger. There's still... It's like you guys want to get back with each other, but there's still like having a hard time forgiving each other, thinking about the past, emotionally connected to whatever's happened. So with you and a Libra, I would give it more time. It looks like there's a little bit still anger and hostility here. Scorpio, Eight of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Magician. There's a Scorpio, if you're not in contact with them, they're manifesting you back. They're going to force you to talk to them. Yeah, they're coming back into your energy. So there's a Scorpio manifesting you back. If you're not in contact, or you're not even speaking to them, they're trying to get you back into their life. Sagittarius, Three of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands reversed. If you're trying to talk to a Sag, it looks like they've kind of moved on, or they've lost interest. Yeah, like they still check up on you, but they're not as into you as they were before. So either they realize that it was just a lustful connection where there was just lust and passion, or they just don't want anything with anybody right now, and they're not really cooperating. They're not really talking about things. Capricorn, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. Looks like you're having a hard time talking to Capricorn. I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like they're mad about something. They don't trust you. They're angry. It almost looks like they haven't moved on from something that happened in the past. Or they're blaming you for something that went bad, and they're not speaking to you. Aquarius, Two of Wands, Two of Cups, the Sun. There could be a new Aquarius in your energy that feels like you're their person. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Damn, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, if it's a new person in your energy, they see a future with you. And if they're like, if they were involved with somebody else, like they don't even see that person in their life anymore, they want to be with you. Pisces, Seven of Swords reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, Two of Swords. I don't like this energy with Pisces. If things ended bad between you and a Pisces, they're blaming you. Or they're going to come back, act like they're sorry for something, and they're going to guilt trip you. It's like they're love bombing you or guilt tripping you back. And you're like avoiding seeing the red flags. And it's like they want to try to reconnect and be with you, but it's like they haven't changed. There's nothing that they've learned from this, or they just don't want to learn and do anything differently. So be careful of a Pisces. Okay. But if you're dealing with an Aquarius, that looks really good. Probably the best one. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. I don't know why these readings have been so blunt today. I'm sorry, guys. 1436. And I really try not to be negative. I try to put a positive, thought into these readings. I don't know why they're coming off like this. All right. Wow. The Empress. Some of you, there could be a pregnancy. Or you're just in a serious relationship. All right, let's see Libra. What's the overall energy for you in September, romantically? Communication, throat chakra. Okay, and I did see the Empress, so some of you could be talking about maybe having a more serious relationship, evolving, maybe wanting kids. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so maybe there's disagreements about spirituality or what you guys want with children. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, you know you're enough for this person. There's no frustration about that. You know you are good enough. But it almost feels like something needs to get figured out between you and this person. Like you guys need to be on the same page. You guys need to be okay with something. Let me look. So this doesn't look bad. It looks like there could be, some of you are dealing with somebody that's a different religion than you. For example, maybe you're a Catholic, they're atheist, you know, or somebody's a Muslim. I don't know. I'm just getting an energy of like, let's try to come together, especially if you are wanting to have a child. It's like, how do we make this work? What if there are different religions, you know? Like, what if you want to have a child with somebody with a different religion? Like for example, I don't really know what religion it is, but I know there's a religion where they don't believe in middle names for the children. So maybe you like middle names and they don't like the middle name, or they can't because of religion. That's what it looks like. Like you guys want to be like more in a serious relationship, but there's a conversation that needs to happen. Yeah, the Chariot. The Sun in reverse, Three of Pentacles, reverse, Wheel of Fortune. You guys might be thinking now, like, wow, this is kind of not possible. This is not attainable. I feel like whatever this conversation is, you're kind of doubting that it's going to go well. So I don't know if it's like you're wanting, if you want to extend a family or you don't want kids, but this person does. It looks like there's a problem in your love life where you guys are not on the same page about something, and that needs to be vocalized. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you guys don't want to walk away. Like you don't want to walk away. You want this relationship. Definitely there could be like some kind of interference where somebody disagrees. Yeah, and you guys are having a hard time coming together here. But you guys need to meet in the middle, though. Like, it's an energy of, like, you guys need to try to come together and meet in the middle and try to work things out. I don't know if maybe, like, if your person doesn't want to be more committed, if they want, like a non-traditional relationship, if, you know, I don't know. It's an energy of, like, you guys have different opinions, but needing to come together, and you guys know you're enough for each other. Yeah, there's some kind of disagreement. I don't know if it's about relationship, about a commitment, but you guys are able to make it work, okay? Because I see 555 here. Fives are about changes. And then you got the throat chakra, so 5555. It's in your power. You guys can overcome it. So Libra, I don't know, it could even be like distance too. If you have like a distant relationship, the Chariot, the Six of Swords reverse. How are we going to come together? How are we going to be together in the future? What if there's travel issues? Somebody don't have a car? I don't know. You guys are going to overcome it though, because it looks like you guys really do care about each other. You really feel like you're meant to be in each other's lives. I feel with that, with the Wheel of Fortune, if there's a will, there's a way. Okay, with the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, if there's a will for you guys to be together, there's a way to do it. All right. So for the most part, it looks positive. It looks good. There is a little bit of disagreements, but you're getting past it or trying to, and it does take cooperation and, you know, positive, you know, thoughts. So could be dealing with a Gemini, could be a Taurus, a Pisces, could be an Aries, a Leo, a Cancer. It does look like it's going to get fixed though. All right, let's see finance and career. Where is everybody at? Where is everybody? I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Literally, I'm looking at myself at the garage. All right, let's see. Finance, career for Libra. What's going on? Dang. Got the Magician. The Chariot reverse. The Sun. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's weird. You got 3 of the cards that were in your last spread in your career and finance. I feel like you're needing to not block yourself. Needing to wholeheartedly put into something. If this is something you want to do with your life, Libra, don't let anything block you. Don't let things get in the way. Don't let things be a challenge. Because it looks like with the Magician, the Sun, this is something you really want to do. Don't let things overcome this. Three of Swords reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, Eight of Wands. Don't let this block you. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Four of Swords reverse. It looks like with your career finance, I don't know if like it's something you're manifesting, like you want a different job, or if it's like you already are at this and you're just wanting to see progress. I do see that. I see that happening for you. You are having positive outlook in your finances. Page of Pentacles, yep. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Four of Wands. You could be starting a new job, or if you are at a newer job, you're going to start putting into things, okay? Maybe you're feeling unsure, like the job you're at, is this really what I want to do? A little bit of like hesitation, but it looks like in September, you're feeling more comfortable. You feel happy with your finances. Some of you could be putting into 401k, like you see yourself long-term here, putting into it. It looks like whatever like you're doubting, you're not going to doubt anymore, okay? Your money looks good. A lot of you are getting into a serious, job, like get into some contract, or you're just feeling more invested, like you're investing time and energy into this. So it looks good. It looks really good financially, and you're manifesting it. Awesome, Aqua. What's your advice? Your hard work is paying off. A new start is coming, and a new romantic cycle begins. So a lot of new things in your life. Yeah, expect powerful change. Damn, some of you, it is a new relationship. Could be a Capricorn, could be another Libra. A lot of new things here. Pluto and Gemini, yeah. I'm getting like a change around communication. So like new experiences, new people, because Gemini is about experiences. Okay, experiences, social networking, ways of changing yourself. So maybe you're reevaluating. Some of you are reevaluating your life, like wanting a change. Okay, like I need some kind of change. I want things to be differently. Could be changing your schedule around as well, like changing your schedule or waking up later, waking up earlier. Maybe wanting to get things more motivated, get things more done. Okay, so let's take it how it resonates. All right, let's go ahead and do Aries to Pisces for Libra. So far, you guys probably had one of the better readings. So I don't know what's going on with September, but all right. So your money looks good. Your love looks good. Good time to be a Libra. All right, Aries to Pisces. Let's see. Dealing with an Aries, they could be coming back around to you. Five of Pentacles reverse. Six of Wands reverse. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, if you're dealing with an Aries, or some of you, I want to say you did in the past, okay? Like you did deal with an Aries. It looks like they realized that the grass wasn't greener, or they failed you in some way. They want to come back and make amends. So I do see an Aries coming back to you. Hey, Shirley. Taurus, Knight of Wands reverse, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Emperor in reverse. I wouldn't trust it with a Taurus. It looks like they're a lost cause. Okay, it looks like they're not in a good place right now. This person could be financially struggling, or they're having hardships. Looks like they don't even know if they want a relationship. So I just wouldn't waste your time with a Taurus. Gemini, ooh, they got the hots for you. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, they got the hots for you. Yeah, Page of Wands, strength. They can't keep it to themselves. I don't want to say they can't keep it in their pants. Okay, so some of you, wow, September is going to be a hot month for you. Okay, with a Gemini, they're just like, wow, you turned me on. Just looking at you, like your hair looks hot, Maybe they like your hair. Maybe you guys are Leo rising and they're like, ooh, I like your little, I like your little thing going on there. Anyways, maybe you guys have an afro. I don't know. Anyways, Cancer, Nine of Swords reverse, Star in reverse, Two of Swords. There's a Cancer that's trying to block you out of their memory. Okay, they could have like Libra or Aquarius in their chart, or like air, like they have an air moon or something. This person feels like right now they have to ignore this connection and block this out. Yeah, they're trying to heal from this. So there's a Cancer trying to heal. They're trying to block this out and move on with their life. Some of you, they can feel haunted by you, or they still have memories of you and they feel haunted, or like you're constantly in their head. Like they feel like they have to take melatonin to like go to bed and not think about you. Leo, ooh, King of Wands, there he is. Little chest hair. Ooh. Why is this so funny? I'm sorry, guys. I'm slap happy. Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. Now I'm gonna song by Lenny Kravitz. Are you gonna go my way? So they could have Gemini in their chart. There's a Leo that's like, come on, don't reject me. They could feel rejected by you. Like they're coming in all hot and mighty, and then like you don't respond to them, and then they're sad. Like, oh. Okay, Virgo. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. What's this about? Two of Pentacles, Magician. Ooh. Some of you, be careful. There's a Virgo woman that thinks that you want her man. Or you guys could have been. For some of you, you guys were put in a third party, didn't know it, and they were actually married or in a relationship with somebody. Because it looks like either this person wants you or this person is suspecting that you're with their person. Okay, so there could definitely be a Virgo woman, Queen of Pentacles, that thinks that they're being played by their person because of you, or that they're being juggled. Libra, they're doing another Libra, Eight of Cups, Chariot reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. If you're not dealing with another Libra, it looks like you're just not putting into things that disappoint you. You're ready to move on with your life. I'm getting that here. If not, if another Libra disappointed you, you're just not even fixing it. It feels like you're just moving on from this person. Like, okay, that happened. I don't feel confident fixing this. I'm moving on. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Hermit, and the Sun. Okay, so if there's been a Scorpio that's been kind of ghosting you or not really in your life, they're going to put more attention onto you. Okay, I'm getting maybe towards the end of like September, like towards your birthday month, they're going to put more time and attention towards you, because it looks like if you are dealing with a Scorpio here, they could have either Virgo in their chart, or they're just kind of distant in Virgo season, and then as you guys go into Libra season, they're going to be giving you more attention and, you know, recognition. Sagittarius, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Hierophant. Ace of Cups in reverse. There's a Sag that either is in a relationship and they don't love that person and they think about you, or they just feel like things were not fair between the two of you. Yeah, I'm getting there's a Sag that could be either in a relationship or they daydream about a relationship with you, but they haven't openly expressed that to you. And they want to be with you. So there's a Sag that dreams about you, they want to be with you, but they haven't voiced that to you. Capricorn, Three of Swords, reverse. Six of Pentacles, reverse. Six of Cups. There's a Capricorn that wants to make amends with you. They don't like how things have been. If you did like pull back your energy and not speak to them, they want to, come back to you. They have hurt feelings though. Like they're so mad about the past. Or if they did that to you, if they stopped speaking to you, it's because they were mad about something in the past. And, I think they want to come back and make amends. Aquarius, I got the World, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords reverse. I want to say good riddance. If there's an Aquarius in your energy and they've just been hot and cold with you, I think it's good if they end up blocking you and stop speaking to you, because they're in and out of your life anyways. Yeah, they just cause more stress than good. I think they aggravate you. They test your limits. So if an Aquarius blocks you or stops speaking to you, I think that's a good thing. Okay. Pisces, I got the Death, High Priestess, reverse, Ten of Swords. There's a Pisces that's like still grieving you. They're still hurt about what's happened. They could even feel like something was your fault, or the ending was your fault, and they feel betrayed by you in some way. Like you didn't have good intentions. Like you just either had negative thoughts about this ending anyways, and you like projected negativity on this connection, or that your intentions weren't pure. Yeah, there's a Pisces that thinks that you weren't really even invested into them in the first place. Like you either didn't have much optimism, you guys being together, or you just didn't like them enough to work on it. So take that how it resonates. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. All right. Aquarius 2920 September predictions. All right, let's see. Overall in love, what can you expect? I just saw the Five of Wands. Okay, you guys could have people fighting over you. Yeah. Oh my God, I said that. Five of Swords. Wow. You look like a hot commodity to people. Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords. People fighting for your attention. There's somebody waiting to hear from you romantically. Could be an earth sign. Or it's been over a week since they've heard from you and they're wanting to hear from you. because it looks like somebody really wanting conversation, really wanting to hear from you. Somebody that's scared to come towards you, though. Fearless love in reversed. So they're afraid to take a leap of faith, okay? But they feel a physical connection to you. It says the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. So they feel a strong connection, but they're afraid to talk to you. Damn, those engagements and shock. Some of you are going to get engaged, like in September, by somebody that's acting like they're scared to come towards you. There's somebody obsessed with you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, thanks, Aries, man. Yeah, I feel like you take up somebody's mind. 7 of Cups. The Hierophant. Somebody sees themselves marrying you, committing to you. Magician. It's like, I'm going to make that happen. It's so weird. Some of you guys could be getting like engaged when it's storming or something. Like it's lightning, which I hope not. I hope they don't take you outside. Like, hey, let's get married, and then you get electrocuted. That would be my luck. Like somebody finally proposing to me, and then it's like I get hit by a car or something. I know it sounds terrible, but that's just what I'm saying. So hopefully they're not taking you outside somewhere and it's like raining really bad. Like, hey, stand under the light a little bit longer. All right. Why the Ace of Cups? 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords again. Damn. There's somebody, yeah, you have all kinds of aces here. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's afraid to take a leap of faith. I see engagement here. 2 of Swords. Temperance reverse and the King of Cups. They can't hold back their feelings anymore. Could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius. Somebody is like obsessively thinking about you, and it's like they can't stop. And it's like they're getting more and more like in their head. Like I can't stop. I'm still thinking about Aquarius. But they're afraid to come towards you. They're afraid of taking a leap. But they're going to. Knight of Swords. Lovers in reverse. Knight of Pentacles reverse. 8 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're coming back. Damn, you got the Devil too. So like I said, this person is obsessed with you. And they're trying to let you go. They're trying to act like they don't care. Trying to not be in contact. The more they do that, the more they're obsessed over you. So I see somebody shocking you with some kind of engagement. You don't even see this coming. Some of you are mad at this person. Like you're mad. You don't see anything good. Yeah, like you don't even have a positive thought about this. And it's like they're coming in 3 of Pentacles. Like you guys aren't on good terms. You haven't been speaking. Maybe there's been on and off communication. But yeah, wow, there's a lot of aces here. They're coming in to fight for you. They're fighting for your attention. They're waiting to hear from you. And it feels like they're not going to take no for an answer. And I do see some kind of engagement. Damn. Could be a Capricorn. A Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Gemini, a Scorpio, a Sag. You have all these aces in your reading. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, reverse. Ace of Swords again, clarifying the Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups again. So Ace of Cups came out twice. Ace of Swords came out twice. And then Ace of Wands. Dang. So you have all the aces here. And Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, you have twice. So it looks good. A lot of you, you're not going to see this coming. They're going to propose to you. It's very shocking. Okay. Let's see what's going on with your finances. Damn, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you are getting promoted. The Emperor and the 8 of Pentacles. I saw the 10 of Cups. All right, what's going on with Aquarius and finance? Things are going to be easier for you. Not so much of a challenge. Something wasn't meant for you. So some of you are finding out like a job was harder than it needed to be, or it just wasn't meant for you. I think you're realizing that you need to cut your losses and you're moving on. So there's a job that it's like, it shouldn't be this difficult. It shouldn't be this much of a pain to get this going. I think you're realizing that you're on your right path and there's something better for you, financial. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are taking a leap of faith into a new job. Because it's King of Pentacles reversed. I think a job just caused you more stress. Yeah, it felt like it was blocking you. It felt more stressful. So for a lot of you, you're just cutting ties with a job. And it looks like you are like manifesting something new. You're undergoing some kind of change here. There's too much conflict. And I think this person will get mad when you leave. Like if you leave this job, somebody's gonna get mad, and like they selfishly still want you there, but you got to do what's best for yourself. If you feel like, Aquarius, this isn't gonna get me anywhere, this isn't my path, this isn't my destiny, you're gonna have to just make that decision for yourself. I think somebody's mad that you're leaving because they're selfishly like, man, now what am I gonna do? You know, hey Mojo, what am I gonna do without Aquarius? You know, they realize it's like this person treated you like shit at your job, treated you like shit, but you're actually the backbone of the job, is what I feel. I think this person didn't want to take accountability, have any responsibility in anything, and they treated you kind of shitty, not realizing that they really actually need you. And then now you're leaving because you're like, I don't like the way I'm being treated, how I'm being talked to. Now it's like, man, what are they going to do without me? You know? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. But you guys, it's not your problem. It's not your problem. I see you guys getting a better job and realizing something is, you know, you just can't continue it. Yeah, it's time to take action, Aries energy. What do you need to release? See, like I said, you need to release whatever's holding you back, what's not serving you. Looking after yourself. Yep, Gemini. There's other options out there. There's other possibilities. Yeah, Pluto. Follow your heart. There's some kind of change you're making for your finances, I feel, and it's the best decision to make. So you're following your heart, and because of that, you're going to see expansion with Jupiter here. Yeah, it's like you're going to see a lot of prosperity and growth because you're following your heart, what you feel like you're destined to do. With the Chariot, that's like your pride. You know, you're pushing forward. You feel there's something else out there for you, and you're taking it. Okay, I feel like that opportunity is yours. All right, let's go ahead and do Aries with all signs. Or not Aries, Aquarius, all signs, Aries to Pisces. All right, Aquarius, Aries to Pisces. All right, Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aries, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Strength in reverse, Hermit reverse. I feel like you intimidate this person. So if you guys are going through a breakup or a separation, it looks like they're not really fixing anything. It looks like they're more afraid to come towards you. Yeah. Or it could be the opposite way. If you are like not wanting to give in to this, it looks like they're trying to keep you. So some of you are dealing with an Aries. If you're in a relationship commitment, they're very codependent or they rely on you, and they're going to try to make things work with you, even if they have to embarrass themselves and put them pride out there. This is somebody not wanting to lose you. So I feel like you're moving on from this Aries, but they're going to try to do everything they can to fix this relationship. Taurus, Four of Cups reverse, the Sun, and the Page of Wands reverse. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they could be coming back into your life. But it's somebody that's on and off, somebody that's kind of immature. Wow, it's like now they know they want you. King of Wands. Yeah, so if you have been like an in and out communication with a Taurus, now it's like they want you, but they kind of rejected you at first or acted they weren't interested, but now they're coming back to pursue you. Gemini, Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. If you're like with a Gemini, some of you are cutting your losses, moving on from a relationship, a long-term commitment. They could have Virgo in their chart. I think you realize like you and this person are two different people, or they're more money focused, finance focused. Maybe you want more attention from this Gemini and you're not getting it. It looks like Aquarius, you are kind of moving on. Cancer, High Priestess, Four of Swords reverse, Four of Pentacles. You feel, okay, there's something going on with a Cancer that's kind of bothering you. Like you feel their energy. You feel like there's something going on with them. Let me see. The Star, the Page of Swords. Okay, there's a conversation you want to have with a Cancer, but you feel like you have to initiate it. Like this Cancer's not doing anything. And you want to have a healing conversation, but they're holding back. They're mainly watching you or spying on you, but they're not doing anything. So if you want to heal something with a Cancer, you might have to approach them yourself. Leo, the Tower, the Emperor reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't want to be mean and say this, but if you're dealing with a Leo and they've been like giving you shit like for a while, like they've just been causing you problems, they've been a burden to your life, it looks like the universe has taken this person out of your life. Like if they've been a problem, like if they've just been like a I don't want to get that. Like, if they've just been nothing but an issue, a burden to your life, it looks like the universe is taking them out of your life in September. Knight of Cups, because you deserve somebody better. Okay. The universe knows you deserve somebody better, and this person, they've just been playing games with you. Oof. I just had like, it sounded like the box, like the electrical box just like sparked. So I don't know. And that's weird, the tower had like sparks on it. So careful of that. Virgo, 9 of Cups in reverse, the Lovers, Magician in reverse. There's a Virgo that wants to be with you, but the problem is they're more focused on themselves, and that's going to be a problem here. This is somebody that either cares too much about themselves, wanting to be single, or it's like they don't want to meet you halfway. But it looks like they are coming towards you. So this Virgo is making a decision to work things out with you. But they don't have much confidence in it, or it's like they get scared of like what's to come between you guys. Libra, 2 of Pentacles reverse, 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. It looks like you and a Libra could be making a decision to either end things, okay? To end things and get on better terms with each other. You guys, if you're like talking to a Libra or dating them, you guys could realize your schedules don't match. Maybe you guys don't really have much in common, because I don't think it's going to end bad with the 6 of Swords, Queen of Swords. It's like you mean well with this person, but it's like I don't know how this is going to work out, okay? Hey, Summer Breeze. Hey, JWC. Yeah, the Haynes man. Yeah, because I feel like it's been a conversation with a Libra that's been put off, okay? Scorpio, the World in reverse, 6 of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, I don't know if I like this. I mean, it's not bad, but with a Scorpio, it's like, if things are like not resolved between the two of you, they're going to come back like when their life is really good. So like in September, maybe they're feeling really good about themselves. There's a lot of positive things going on, and they're going to come back like nothing's happened. Like, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, it's like they like stopped speaking to you for a while, and then all of a sudden they're back. Like, hey, nothing's happened, like nothing too crazy with me, it's almost like they want to come back and like brag, like, oh, my life is going great. And it's kind of what I'm getting with a Scorpio. It's like not like I left you on red or anything. Yeah, like they left you on red, they stopped speaking to you, and then they're gonna come back and act like nothing happened. Like, why didn't you answer my phone call? It's like, well, because you never called me. Anyways, Sagittarius, 10 of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Wands. If you're doing with Sag, it's like you guys aren't on the same page, okay? And it's like this relationship's more confusing than it needs to be. I think somebody had the idea that they just want like an intimate relationship, or they just want something sexual, and the other person's not. The other person wants a commitment. They want to see effort, dedication. So with the Sagittarius, you're going to be kind of disappointed if you're the one wanting a relationship, because it looks like they just want something fun, okay? Capricorn, 9 of Swords reverse, the Empress, 3 of Swords reverse. Okay. This looks good with a Capricorn. It looks like you guys are working things out. Either you guys are making terms of something and you're healing and you're moving on, or you're trying to reconcile. 8 of Wands reverse. After a period of time, I feel like somebody had to have somebody blocked or not communication. Okay. Like somebody had to choose for themselves not to communicate. But then after that, like after the communication's been like not happening, I feel like you and a Capricorn are slowly getting back in each other's lives, but needed a timeout. Yeah, some of you felt like you had to release them, that they were becoming toxic, they were ruining your life in some way. Not to be too dramatic, but you guys could have felt like this Capricorn was just too intense or too much. And like you had to have them in moderation, or I don't know if you had to like mute them on their. There's some people like that I have to do that too. It's sad. You know that you've done too much. I'm a very communicative person, and you know that you've done too much if I have to mute you on things, and there's at least 3 people in my inbox on Facebook. I have them muted, because if I don't have them muted, I'll keep getting, notifications like crazy, and like I have to pause it. That's kind of what I'm seeing. It's not that they can't message me, but it's like I'm not going to check, like I silence them or something. I'm kind of getting that. Like you had to silence communication or just block them for a while because things were too much. If you're dealing with another Aquarius, the Moon, the 7 of Wands, and the Death in reverse. Why am I getting there's like a personal attack? You feel like there's a personal attack? if you're dealing with another Aquarius, like if there's another Aquarius in your life, you feel like there's a personal attack that hasn't been expressed. Like things have kind of changed between you and this person, and you don't know what's happened. The Moon and the Seven of Wands. Like I feel like they're kind of like they're personally attacking me, or they're doing something towards me. Yeah, you feel like they're mad at you, they're angry about something, like you don't know why. It's like I feel like there's negativity, I feel like they're mad, I don't know what I did to them. And it's like you're afraid to address it because it's going to cause an argument. Pisces, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it looks like they kind of just want something fun and romantic. Yeah, it looks like you're kind of waiting. It looks like you and this Pisces are not on the same page. That it looks like at first they're talking about committing to you, things look really good, and then all of a sudden they're kind of like losing interest, or they're kind of like making you wait. I think if you don't talk to this person about the situation, you're going to get more in your head, okay? Because it looks like you're just getting more and more upset the way things are going. You don't understand, like, why are they putting me off? Why are they ignoring me? So I feel like with a Pisces, they don't really know what they want, or they're hot and cold, and that's going to cause problems if not addressed. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you guys want to book a personal or already did, I'm going to get your readings done soon. I'll see you guys later. I'm not going to be on again until Thursday. Thursday, I want to do a full moon in Pisces reading, plus with the members' questions as well. So if you haven't done your member question, make sure to email me Thursday. If you didn't do any of your questions, make sure to let me know so I can at least write both questions down, which I have a list of who did and who didn't, so I know if you didn't or not. But with that being said, I'm going to get off of here, guys. I'll see you later. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if it's like a volt or something, but it's like this box. It's like sparking, but it's fine now. I did it for a second and then it stopped. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later.